What's up? We're back, and like I said, we're going to be bringing a lot of different games here. This one today is Escape the Pacific. It looks like it's going to have a multiplayer game, but at the moment it's just single player. It's if you ever played Stranded Deep's a game I actually like to play. It's a pretty cool game. This one's similar, except for there's not very many dangers in and out of the water, as there is a lot of different roaming weather conditions, trying to keep yourself together. Like I said, it has a single player. We're going to be jumping into the single player, and I've learned something new, which is when you go to this here, regenerate, it'll regenerate different worlds for you along of what the beach would look like. Oh, that looks nice. And right now, we're just going to try to find a certain world. And the way I'm going to try to run this series is every map we go to, oh, that's way too small for our likings. Every map we go to, we're going to try to set up, build something on here, and see if we can survive and make the best out of each map. So this is going to be a little bit of a fun run. Hoping to wait it out till there's an update for multiplayer, or just hoping to enjoy. Now I can either do this and let it generate a random map, or see, there it is. So yeah, when we click on here, instead of it just randomly generating, we're able to kind of create our own. I want to go with a coconut. I'd like let's start off with it. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Let's go with medium black. Okay, and let's get a pawn. No pawn feature. Sheesh, that's not nice. All right, let's see what that'll do. Let's see what kind of map that. It's not bad. Let's start with this map. This is the map we're gonna have, and we're gonna just jump in here to the single player. Leave all these settings the same. And time flow 30 minutes, 3 days. I don't quite know what any of this is. Strong. Want somebody with good swim and endurance. There we go. Let's go with that. Athletics. So you should be able to swim pretty good, bro. What's strong? I'm not dealing with lazy. No, your swim is garbage, but your strength is great. Now we're gonna go with athletic. And let's give it a start. And when they land in the world, they land you in the world. The water pretty much is the world. So we're going to try to swim ashore. And first thing, oh, island's very close. Alright, nice. I like this cluster. Okay, first things first, when you get up here, those crabs are not going to bother you. I'll take this paddle just to have something in my hand to make me feel safe. But when you first get on, what you want to do is look for, oh, okay, so they want us to go to that island. There's usually symbols or something that will tell you where to go next or where your next move is. So we already know that that's there. I'm not going to touch any of those rocks just yet. These shells down here, they can't be used for nothing, but they are aesthetic decorations. Put around your base, decorate your base. First time craft a hammer. Alright, so let's see if we can find resources to craft a hammer. We're not really seeing anything yet. I haven't seen a stick or a rock. Oh, well, we did find a stick. We'll leave that canoe paddle there. What else do we have on this beach? Okay, there's a carbon rock. And I've just found another rock. So we have a carbon rock and a stick. So it says place a crude. Okay, so we got to make a crude blueprint. If you hold C, it'll bring up the hotbar. Holding C will bring up the hotbar, and it wants me to make a hammer. So we'll start with the hammer. It drops it there. And what we need to do is put this in our our hand. And I'll actually have to drop this. Go to number 2. Smash this into. Oh, well, that was wrong. Let's see if we can get one out of here. And we have to smash this into a hammer. We take this here, put it in there, it says. Alright, let's get our stick. Our stick is at number 1. And now we should be able to... Ooh. Got rid of that rock already, didn't we? Alright. See if we can find another rock. That wasn't very wise of us. Place is littered with crabs though, and little baby turtles. We'll be using them. Let's just go steal one of these rocks from the end here. Running's really not the best thing to do in this game if it's not necessary, but we need to get started. So let's get this rock. So we're gonna need a rock to hammer down the hammer, and then we're gonna need to make the axe. So we're gonna need another stick. I don't know why they don't ask you to make the stick first. That would make so much more sense. Where did we put our blueprint? Oh, this is lovely. Where did we put our stuff? There it is. Alright. And 2 hits at that, and then we have a hammer. Now I need to hit a rock. Now we're just gonna go into making an axe. I'm gonna carve this into an axe, which actually no, we already have an axe on us. Let's drop this. We'll drop that. We'll drop that. And we'll drop that. Like I said, no, not this. I didn't play this game that often, so I'm not the most familiar with it. But we need to find another stick. So let's come in here, see if we can find a stick just laying around. We need a small one in order to make an axe. There we go. This is just the guy we're looking for. Bring him out here. Get him by the rest of the stuff. Once we get an axe, we can start kind of moving forward with everything. Once again, we're gonna hold C, push the axe, drop it. We have the carving knife. No, we don't have that on us. Where is it? Small carving rock, small carving rock, small carving rock. Okay, this one we cut one down already, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Just pick that up. No, pick it up. Drop it in. There's a stick. We did have a stick. I sworn we just had a stick. That doesn't make any sense. Here's the other axe stone. Put that there. Okay, yeah, we just need 2 hammer. We put the stick down already. So now we have the axe. So what we really need is we're gonna leave all this stuff here. Now we have our crude axe or hammer, and we have our crude axe. What we need to do is start hitting this stuff up. We need a shelter as well. See if we can get some leaves. Oh, we want your coconuts anyways. Because we're definitely gonna need a drink. Like I said, every island we go to, because it is gonna ask us to search different islands. Every island we go to, we will be definitely, let's try to see if we can keep them from falling down there. We will definitely try to make up a new base, like a new landing spot. We'll try to make a little base, make it home, and see how we can live on each island. Are you gonna stop, Robert? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And we'll try to see how we live on each island. I really just chopped this tree down for its palm leaves. I need to make a bag and a tool belt and a satchel or side purse or side bag, however you want to call it. I know I'm being told a few things up here, but there's certain things that I feel like it's much needed when you first start out, just to be able to carry things, be able to have a hot bar, be able to maneuver the way that you want to be able to maneuver. And so when you go to here, when you push tab, this will bring up the crafting inventory and crafting here. These are the canoes and boats right now. We just need to look at tools. We have all those made. So equipment, we want, no, back to here, crafting. We want the bag. We want satchel. And we want the tool belt. So this is going to take one pawn frond. It's going to take one pawn frond. It's going to take one pawn frond. So now I need to make a knife, which is why, where's all my stones and signs? Yeah, this is why we have to make sure we have these things on deck. Okay, so we just have to knock this down into a knife. And one thing I noticed is this little knife blade never breaks. Never. But once you turn it into an actual knife, it does break. Alright, so we want that. And okay, maybe that doesn't go in there. Yes, it does. So why is it not going? Wasn't hitting it right. Alright, so then the knife. It actually wants a real knife too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does want the real knife. Alright, so we're going to have to make the knife, which is what I tried to avoid having to make. This is why I knocked over some trees. That's what we need. And let's make a quick knife. Go to where? And let's 1, 2, pick that knife back up. 1, 2. So we're gonna need 10 of these. Equip that. And then 10 of these. We're gonna have to open up those coconuts very soon. Open up the tusks, get a fire going. Start surviving. As well as a rain catcher. Yeah, you need a small stick too, don't you? Alright. I forgot all about your small stick needing. Let's put that in a small tool belt. Alright, so now that we have the satchel, we have the backpack, we have the small side bag, and we have the small tool belt. Now that we have those, we're able to pick these brown coconuts up, store them away. And where did I draw my third one at? Where did the third one go? Probably over here. There we go. We're able to do that, and where I would like to build up and make, hemp tree, nothing on it yet. I haven't quite thought about it because I haven't really ran around this beach, but this looks like maybe the perfect spot to actually start like a little area. So let's put this away. Let's get our hatchet out and let's just start clearing some of this because we're going to need these sticks anyways for fires and a bunch of other things. And we'll get some of those crabs killed. Another interesting thing that I think to do is chop up a bow or create a bow. They are really useful, especially for the seagulls. Just a minute after I chop this down, I'll explain that to you, where it's like a food balance, and salt is a huge deal. So In our food, it usually says 11. So the higher it goes up, the hungrier we get. The higher the thirst goes up, the thirstier we get. The higher the tiredness goes up, the more tired we get. The higher the stamina goes up, the better stamina we have, or the more stamina we're rejuvenating. The food diversity right now is at 100%, but we got to make sure we're eating land food, seafood, and fruits. And fruits will act as your vitamin C. Most of your land and your sea food you would put salt on, so we want to try to keep all of this as balanced as we can. And yeah, so that's why you hear me say, as far as these little crabs, they're considered, for some reason, uh, they're considered to be land food. So we'll definitely take that, and we'll explain how we're getting salt and all this other stuff. But right now, we're just gonna clear this area. And what I'll do is I'll cut the camera until I'm done cutting all these trees down and give myself a nice little surface area for where I can actually start to try to build and make this land my own. We'll take this tree down too as well. So we'll bring you back when we start the campfire and get ready to cook our crab, because we're definitely going to need to eat. We just got this one last tree I want to knock down because we don't need too big of an area. We just need a nice little, maybe this one to help us with whatever big trunks we need. And always watch your energy level, because that will creep up on you quick, and you'll just hear a heartbeat, and there's nothing you can do besides wait. Okay, so more coconuts, that's good. And until you get the water going, coconuts are your best friend. And you need to move this trunk, so let's let's chop up these palm fronds. So we're gonna need those too, and we'll probably go get the other ones. And that sound there is the sound of me being exhausted. So while I'm exhausted, I usually try to take that time, in almost most games, or tired, I try to take that time to make a few things that may actually help me survive. I'm gonna actually see if we can build a quick little 4x4 base to get started, to be honest. We're not even gonna go with the shelters. Like, you can definitely build shelters, rest against them, lean against them, and everything else. But we're gonna actually go with making a little 4x4. Let's see if we can do that. Let's start this off right. Alright. There we go. So that's just the foundation. We're going to try to knock this trunk off to make sure that we can get the there we go. And it's only going to take one. Oh jeez, no, don't do this. It's only going to take one trunk, but it's going to take a few hammers. And let's put that one in here. And good thing we have this tree here to help us. So like I said, we're going to try to build up every area that we go to, live off of it, build our boat or our canoe or a raft, whichever you want to call it, and then move forward. We'll get a campfire down as soon as we, let's see where we are for hunger anyways. Oh, we're fine. I think we should have a little bit of time left on that. Let's craft a little quick campfire that will cook up our stuff. Nothing that we can take too serious. Now with that, it's going to want me to turn these sticks into wood sticks. Into fire sticks. So I normally try to chop up 3 of them. They give us 3 sticks per chop. Yes, the tiredness is kicking in. And look at that. Oh, I'm getting... And we'll just pick up all these, lay down a fire. Oh, okay. Maybe we didn't have the space. off all these sticks. Oh, why am I not able to grab them all? I can't be that heavy already, am I? And we just add more and more to make it bigger so that it cooks a little bit longer. Geez, I don't know what's going on with my whole game. What am I, weak? That stick. Bam, bam. Now we need to cut up our coconut here. I guess that's our max weight limit. Okay. And we want to cut up the coconut because the husk give us the husk will actually give us what we need to create our fire. And let's just get this open so we can get our water. Alright, so that's our water there. Where's our supper? So then we just have to whack that, and we have this. So now what we want to do is make a fire starter kit. Like I said, hold C. I'm still, like I said, getting used to the game, getting used to the buttons, learning as I go along, just sharing a few little tips I got with you guys, hoping you guys share a few tips with me when you notice I'm doing something I shouldn't probably do, or something that's not as helpful as I think it is. Alright, and voila, and now we have a fire starter, and we just need one more husk to get the fire started. Now rain will shut this down, I must say. Rain is going to shut down your fire, which is why I'm more trying to get myself to a stage where I have a base for things to last, and things will burn if you don't get it off that stove there, so don't try to just leave it there and run away. Forget about it. It won't burn, and it will take some of the nutrition, I guess you could call it, down. Let's finish putting these on here. Then we'll make up some floor frames, get the floor done, have a home. I know this is an idea for most people when they start in their survival. They want to stack up the food, they want to stack up the resources, but like I said, we're going to make this place home. And if we're going to be home, why not? Oh, is this all done? Sure it is. If we're going to be home, why not make it work? Why not be comfortable trying to get into day 2? Alright, so yep, we got them all down. We got all the pillars down, so now what we're gonna want is floors, and I mean, let's just go with something basic. We don't need anything that's gonna cost us a lot. And we want to get this up quick in sensible timing. And here we go. That's not quite done yet. Let's get some more wood on that fire. Alright, so now I can either run around and look for the logs that'll help me do this, or thick branches, but I feel like just using our weapon and getting it done would be better. We got the 2 thick branches. Just gotta smack this down and get some more thick branches. Now, mind you, I play a lot of survival games. I don't know what it is lately with the survival games, but I've been serious with my survival game playing, man. I've been playing a lot of it, so some of the things I may do differently probably bother people's heads, but I'm just used to the survival game gameplay, so I'm not stressing it. Nobody else should. No, we don't want that. Yeah, we'll take those thick branches. And let's see what we can do. Can we get those in here? Yeah. And then you want to go in there. And there we go. Now it's, once again, hammering. No, that's wrong. Alright, let's go. Just getting used to the hot fire here. There's one frame. We got that. And we got that. Alright, so that's what the foundation is going to look like. Can we get you up out of here? Yeah, we can get you up out of here. How about you? No. Get you up out of here too. Get you up out of here. Let's get you up out of here. Geez, we have so many of these, I forgot. This is what keeps stopping us from picking up all of our stuff. All those cocoa nuts. Alright, so we gotta get you out, you out. Alright, so here's what we got. This is what we have for a frame. Let's get these sticks, man. I keep forgetting about everything. Can we put these in the bag? Sure, we can put these in the bag. We'll throw you on the fire just to keep the fire going. Now what we need to worry about... Oh my god, you're jumping like that. Dude's Jordan. Alright, so what we want is a floor. So we're going to have to go back into our crafting. Look for a floor. I'd love to go with the plank floor, or basic. Yeah, let's go basic wood floor now. That's looks like we only have one option of a floor, so that's that. As I told you, never played this game very much. Found it fun the few hours I did get to play it, and figured why not make a video from playing the game, why not show it to people. So Biggs, Papa G, Tay. Y'all see the game, man. I mean, it's single player, but as you can see, it's going to be a multiplayer. So anytime, man, we can definitely get it done. It's long stick and thick banana branch. So we need 6 thick banana branches and a bunch of long sticks. We got a bunch of long sticks. We've been beating on trees for those since we got in there. We got the branches here too, which is good. Let's get these long sticks over here in our area. Okay, our meat's almost done. So what I'm gonna do is run around, try to gather myself up some long sticks, and I'll bring you guys back once we start getting the floor pretty much done over here. And yeah, so we'll bring you back when that's about to be done, because nobody wants to see me just smacking trees running around. I mean, in almost every survival game, that's what you see. So we'll bring you back when that's done. Got thirsty while chopping things down, getting a drink. Now, another thing to do to get your vitamin, just bring you back real carefully, is you can chop this down and it'll give you your coconut as a fruit for starters, but there are other fruits such as bananas and things of that nature on here. But this will act as water. And that's cooked. So we can now eat that. Normally we want salt in our diet, but we gotta go with what we gotta go with. Alright, so I'll bring you back. We're just still here chopping down trees, filling in this. Alright, so I'm just bringing everybody back. I'm on here trying to chop up this last tree. Hopefully there'll be enough long sticks to make the floor that I'm going to need for my base. Okay, so we're getting a little tired, and as you can tell, we're tired as hell. At 87 tiredness, stamina gone, depleted. Probably can smack things twice, that's about it. Stam depleted. Stam took an L. But we're going to get back to it, because I mean, it's just a matter of a few more smacks, get some long sticks, and we can make that base take that rest that we needed, because this guy's been crying for a rest. Supposed to be athletic. I thought we made him athletic. Like, what the hell? Homeboy's playing games, but this is the work we did. It doesn't seem like much. We tore down a little bit more around here, like I told you we'd be doing. But this thing is going to want me to put 7 sticks in here, and then pound on it 12 times, and that's for every individual is one of them. I just pretty much stacked up all the sticks I could and put them in a pile here, so I'm not just running all over the place, going from one side to another, stacking up trees and stacking up sticks and trying to get back and doing the same old. I'm going to try to get this put on here, build a quick little base for this island. I'm telling you, by the time this series is over, whether you're with me or not, we're going to have a base on every island, some crop plots, just be sufficient for every island. We'll be taking the tour around here, just living. Everywhere as we go is going to be familiar to us, so that's the whole goal for this here little series that we're going to be doing. I'm not even quite sure how long it's going to be, how many videos. I know I want to try to go until they get multiplayer and then team up with, I know one hey that got the game. I'm not sure if Big's getting it I'm not sure if Papa G got it, but if y'all watching, grab the game. It's tough. And not you. Don't grab you. But yeah, it's definitely a tough game. I definitely enjoy it. It's one of the games I enjoy playing. But yeah, and Ark is not done. Ark's not a game I'm ever gonna be done with. I just had to look at a few other things, bring a few other elements. We're almost done the Scorched Earth story mode. We got to go over the aberration, and I don't like aberration. I'm not ready for that. I need to get a break before I ran into it. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, we're definitely still dealing with the Ark situation. We're just trying to do some other things, switch some things up every now and again. Did I get just enough? I won't lie, I wasn't doing any math in my head. Did I get just enough? That's all we need to know. Did we get just enough sticks to finish this off? One more. Oh man, I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. Ha. I should have lied and said I timed all that. I did the math and I knew what I need to do, and I had this tree, and I would have been lying. But once I'm done this, I'm gonna make a bed, and hopefully I'm not too tired and then go to sleep. I might even just put up the one. Actually, let's see. So no, yeah, we're not gonna go with the banana bed right away. That'd be asking a lot from us right now. Let's just get not a simple grass. We already have palm fronds, so we can just do this. Yeah, we can just do this. I'm interested. I'm okay with this. Let's just get this bed. It's not the greatest, but it's gonna let us sleep. What do you want? One long stick and two. Oh, jeez, you guys seen it? You guys seen it? He's ready to pass out on me. Okay, so we just need 2 long sticks. Did we use all of our long sticks? Yeah, we did too. Come on, get this out of here. Get this out of here. How many did we keep? Jeez, come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Let's get this up there. Alright, so we need 2 long sticks. Jeez, can we do it? Can we do it? Let's see. Which one of these trees want to be generous? How much are we tied? 94. I think we can pull it off, guys. Just probably work in the dark. Here we go. And they're soaked? How did you get soaked? Here we go. And we're thirsty, so we'll have to get up and eat. But right now it says we're going to get a bed convenience of 20%. Tired of 96, so we're going to sleep until full rest. That's the plan. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. We're going to end it here. We're getting pretty deep into the video. I think this was enough. It's getting dark, and we really can't build too much in the dark with you being able to see, so I'm just going to shut it down here, and we'll catch you in the next one. 2 fingers.